Hello everyone, my name is Harold Coulter and I'm a current junior at the University of Southern Mississippi pursuing a degree in public health with an emphasis in health education. My project is entitled The Coverage Gap, Understanding the Barriers to Health Insurance Coverage for Mississippi's Young Adults. The coverage gap in health insurance can best be explained by the number of non-elderly uninsured individuals between the ages of 18 and 64. As of 2019, the uninsurance rate in Mississippi ages 0 to 64 was around 15.4%. That is around 5% higher than the national average. And this 15.4% number amounts to about 370,000 Mississippians uninsured. Thus, uninsurance is an indication that a population is more prone to death and disease progression than populations who are covered by health insurance. So what do we know about the topic? In comparison to older adults, young people tend to hold the perception that they are invincible due to their age. Similarly, college students reported having poor knowledge of health insurance and thus were less likely to utilize a health insurance plan compared to older adults. Financially, young adults do not think health insurance is affordable based on their incomes. Also, 54% of young people have an income that is below 200% of the federal poverty level. The goal of the project was to explore the barriers to health insurance coverage among Mississippi's young adult population. This was especially important because of the high number of young people uninsured and the relatively little knowledge available on this specific group within Mississippi. For this project, we administered a survey via Qualtrics. The survey had about 25 questions about insurance coverage status, its importance to one's overall health, and to identify barriers to attaining insurance coverage. To be eligible for the survey, you had to meet two requirements. One, be an active Mississippi resident, and also be between the ages of 19 and 26. Respondents were recruited through various marketing materials, including flyers, email, word of mouth, and social media. Respondents were also incentivized by being entered into a drawing for one of three $25 gift cards. Finally, descriptive analysis was used to find trends and relationships between data. Of the individuals surveyed, the study indicates financial obstacles were not as great as previously thought to be. This was largely in part due to most respondents still being under a parent's insurance plan. Also, young adults felt health insurance was important and necessary for their age group, despite high uninsurance rates for this age group. Also, young adults demonstrated a deficit in insurance literacy. The next few slides will illustrate a few of the tables and infographics of data. Please feel free to pause the video. To conclude, the study highlighted key barriers found among Mississippi's young adults, most notably health insurance literacy, financial status, and perception of invincibility. Limitations in future research. The survey did not reach the 155 respondent goal. Ultimately, we only reached about 50% of that number. Most participants were college-age students, and also most participants reside in the greater Hattiesburg area and did not fully expand the scope of the state. Lastly, for future research, a health insurance literacy intervention aimed for young adults to determine if education makes a difference in securing and maintaining health insurance based on the health belief model. citations. And thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at either email.